Yo, everyone. Thanks for coming back with a new video. It is probably the final episode of Hush Hush, the long series we've been playing for months. It could have been done like 3 months if we actually locked in. But I didn't because I just didn't record all the time. But now we're probably at the end. We're going to leave and then we're see what happens. We might check out both endings. We'll see if there's two endings. Um, So yeah, it's actually the same day I recorded the previous version. Because after I recorded, I went to go, do some chores, cook, clean a little bit, talk with the family, work out, eat, shower. Actually, I just came out of the shower, so my hair's a little wet and decent looking because it's all damp. But yeah, so we're gonna load. Man, it's been such a long adventure. It's probably one of the most fun games I've ever played. Um, Definitely the best visual novel over the Sonic game. Over and DLC, and that's kind of tied just because of nostalgia. And EDLC Plus, I actually played on my own, and I will talk about it in a video once because it's actually very different than what it is. So I'll talk about it later. Right now, we're on day 31st of July, and let's load the last day, July 31st afternoon. So here we are, the airport and Dorian's office. So I'm gonna. Okay, we're gonna do both probably. So we're gonna start off with Dorian's office. Excuse me. Sorry, sneeze. Dorian's office. I wonder what that even means. Why is you drive into the landmark parking lot, nearly hydroplaning on the painted concrete and stretch into a spot at a reckless angle. There are no other cars in the lot. All the buildings appear to be closed down, still due to the storm. You jump out of your car. Though the storm has passed from the coast, nonetheless you are distant of hear a distant roll of thunder further inland, as though to say the danger is not completely over. They run up the glass of doors and pull the handle. They're locked. Excuse me. This is a new place. Just then you hear a voice coming over the speaker system above you. You immediately see a security camera peering down at you. Dorian's voice you
You're
hear.
here. Good. We have things to settle. I'll let you in just a moment.
So this is where we would need that stuff.
I think we both know where this is going. We two racing towards destiny. I know why you're here. I know who sent you. But I need to make absolutely sure before we continue to the last stage of the game. So enter. You have some choices to make.
A door buzzer blares and you pull on the handle out of the door. It opens. You race inside and the door slammed behind you. Make your way through the lobby. There's a massive reception area and signs leading to hundreds of offices. Dorian's voice comes over the security comm again.
Take the executive elevator at the end of the foyer. Top floor, it's unlocked.
So ominous. You do as he asks, finding an elevator with a sign that says no authorized entry. You step inside, there's only one button for the floor selection. You press it and wait. A deep anxiety begins to creep into your throat. You briefly consider contacting the police just in case things go sideways. Just as you check your phone, however, you see that your cell phone service is blocked entirely. You're alone. The elevator dings. When the doors open, you immediately hear a voice call in desperation.
Who's there? Is someone there? Please help!
What?
Please? My boyfriend has gone crazy. Please, he's going to hurt us.
Wait. Is it that L lookalike? You step out of the elevator into another reception area. There's a large desk blocking entry to what looks like a door to an executive office beyond. Laying on the floor are two women tied together. You recognize Alice, Cassie's friend in the game, and Bella, Dorian's girlfriend, whom you met at Dorian's birthday. Bella is grasping in desperation while Alice gives you a sad, slightly embarrassed wink.
Please, please help us. He tied us up. He's going to hurt us.
Hey, babe. Fancy running into you here.
Stay calm.
Quickly, call the police before he comes back.
Hey, Bella, is it? Just stay calm. We're in good hands.
The security comm cracks and Dorian's voice comes back.
And so, rival, you have arrived and seen my work. I hope it goes without saying that your actions here will have consequences. But just how major will those consequences be? If indeed you were sent by destiny, then you should have nothing to worry about. Because if these two die, your quest will not be over, will it?
Yeah, he knows. How does he know? Bella cries out in anguish when she hears Dorian say this. Alice nods, sadly with a real smile,
No!
beautiful smile.
No, please!
Neither of these are the ones you were charged with protecting, are they?
No.
Or maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. Maybe you're not my rival. Maybe you're nobody at all. But I want to be sure. So this is simple. Take the gun on the counter. Shoot one of the girls. Then I'll let you into my office for a chat. Any attempt to do otherwise, and I'll make a quick phone call to one of my men. And Elle will die. Along with several other people I believe are important to you. The bartender at the arcade, that cute barista girl, the baker.
Bonneville, Lotus,
I'll
Neo.
pile bodies on the altar of your failure, and that will be that. Choose wisely. You have 60 seconds.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
55 seconds. I suggest you don't delay. You've come a long way. It's a long road back here.
Son is this? I'm guessing that if I imply that I may have popped Okay, wow. Dorian is quiet for a short time. But as the forest returns, it sounds Valance, those who's been growing
Very
bored.
well. We are, after all, both of us pawns in all this. Leave the gun and come in. Let's settle this like civilized people.
What? You enter Dorian's office, sinking suddenly into a deep, all-consuming dread. The world becomes dark and slow and sinister. You take in the shapes of books and papers, strewn helter-skelter. A desk lamp lights the room like a perverse beacon into the underworld. But what is prepared most unsettling is the Bantley of this chamber. This throne of a deceased mind. This is the desk and chair of a cruel drug kingpin. Couch of a murderer. Damn, even this narration is different than it usually is. So it's normal and moody. Wrecks you with a hot, impatient anger. You turn and behold your host at last. Dorian raises his gun for you to see, and he gestures towards his infuriatingly
Have
dull
a seat.
couch.
Let's discuss things. So, as you've likely figured out by now, you and I have some mutual acquaintances.
No, let me try something funny. Here's a gun pointed at me. That's so funny. So he has. All right.
2 women, Light and Shadow. Is this ringing a bell? And I
Sure.
suppose, like me, they didn't give you the full story. A few years ago, I had a dream. Two goddesses appeared to me. It was so vivid I could smell them. I could practically taste them. One of the goddesses told me that I was a flawed hero. They said I leaned into shadow. They said I could prove myself. The others said I was perfect, that I could do heroic deeds, even from the shadows. They bid me to find 5 girls and protect them from harm. What followed was the worst weeks of my life, manipulating women into loving me so they would tell me their secrets.
No
Finally,
way.
when I knew for certain my destined were all safe, beyond harm, I had another dream. Only the shadow goddess returned. She praised me, and made love to me, and brought me great pleasures. But afterward, I took all of the gifts they had given me, and dug deeper into the circumstances that originally put the women into danger. And do you know what I discovered?
That the one who was endangering was destined, like you.
Yes, this is what I learned. I was not the only piece on the board. I found out that the one I faced too was chosen for the task to protect women. They had seduced and bedded for the goddess's amusement. And she too had learned about the cycle and tried to disrupt it by killing the destined before her. It came down to she and I. She drew a gun, but I killed her first. And since then, I have been doing what my predecessor would not. I have been hunting down any other destined, any other pawns that creep their way into my town. I have killed 9 other chosen, 9 other rivals, to keep my power secure. Kill them with this gun, in fact. So, tell me, did the goddesses warn you about me? Did they charge you with the task to find and kill me? I see. How sad. The fact of the matter is, I have killed many rivals. I shot the last one through the head but a few weeks ago. I've been looking for his silly cat girlfriend, in case she was one of his destined, or one for the next.
Mm,
And now, here you are, a new rival, arriving much faster than the ones before. The goddesses must be growing desperate. Well, the game is back in their court. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. Thank you for letting me tell you all this. It is a desperate, morbid loneliness when the entire world looks like an empty vessel of meaningless choices, with no one to speak to, no one to confess to. For that, you'll always have my undying gratitude. But after everything you did, the way you've corrupted Elle, well, the game became personal. Really, that's all that needs to be said.
Dora raises a gun to your head. It's gonna skip. What the heck? No. Save, 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 save. Make your rival fear you. Dorian levels his. Okay, maybe we should put a different. Okay. Dorian levels his aim, but hesitates. You seem break in a cold sweat. He brings the gun closer as though he ensures he doesn't miss, but his hand begins to shake.
No. No, it's impossible. They couldn't possibly stop me. But what if? What if this gun backfires? What if this next choice leads to an unexpected twist? Someone intervenes. Maybe one of the girls outside breaks free of her ropes and grabs the gun I told you to leave. Wait, are they alive? I can't remember. I don't know what to do. I have to escape.
Dorian quickly presses a button behind his desk. Panic room door opens behind him. He rushes into it before you can stop him, and the door is closed behind him. You quickly inspect the door, pressing it on before finding a hidden panel with a code override. R looks black market. It's like it's rigged to blow if anyone tries to force open it. That's when you realize you may have already triggered it. Despite having never seen equipment like this before, he managed to disconnect the ordnance and open the hatch. Rush into the panic door as quickly as you can. Catch up with Dorian as he's standing outside of a secret service elevator. As soon as he sees you, he raises his gun and shoots at you. The bullet ricochets off the cement wall behind you, and you dive for cover. Dorian begins to scream incoherently.
No! I win! I'm not letting anyone take this from me! I'm not letting anyone control me! I'm not giving in!
You hear a strong distance noise like the water is rising around you, softly filling the world. The lights in the room seem to burn brighter, the shadows seem to deepen. The doors to the elevator open behind Dorian. You don't see an elevator though. Through them, the shaft is empty. It's crazy. Oh, okay, you know what we're gonna do. Stay quiet and watch him die. You can either kill him or save him. Let's save him first.
What?
Dorian panics. He accidentally steps backward through the elevator doors. You can hear him screaming all the way down. The doors close before he hits. He dies anyway. You walk back to Dorian's office and look at his desk phone. You phone the police and let them know Dorian Reed is dead. With a short while, police are swarming the building. They bring you downtown for questioning. After being grilled by two uniformed officers for a short while, they receive a message to leave. After Fumi comes in right after.
Wait, the mess you made, huh?
We made the mess.
Well, you got that right. If anyone finds out some of the shit we pulled to make this happen, it's both our asses. But I can clean up things from here, and I'll make sure none of it falls on you or your friend Cassie. Just do me a favor. Get your cute butt out of town before you cause any more mess.
Thank you for helping me.
No. Thank you.
He gives you a wink and leaves. The cop shows you out. By the time you're back on the street, it's hours late. If you hurry, you can still make it your flight. The only thing left to do is go home. Why home? Oh, back to our original home. Let's go to the airport. That was like crazy. I'm gonna talk about it at the end of the video. You drive your rental car back to the dealership. After all your adventures, it feels like a bit saying goodbye to your friend. On the road to the airport, there are tons of construction crews clearing away debris from the storm. You almost expect the airport to be in shambles when you get there, but it looks pristine, as though waiting for you. You make the trips through security. You find an empty seat in the waiting area and sit down. You feel as though you've woken from a dream. Everything seems fuzzy and distant. You're thirsty. You grab a drink and wait for your departure time. As though you're boarding, you have the urge to check your messages again. Why not? Right? You feel the farewell texts and part of you feels an ache. Something in the back of your mind mocks you. You never get that kind of action ever again. You close your phone and board the plane. Shortly after takeoff, you fall into a deep sleep. You become aware of the sound of water. Everything is dark. You feel weightless, floating freely in space with no real sense of up or down. You feel no urge to breathe. Water is neither hot or cold. For a few moments, a great current begins to push you over. You open your eyes and see a great light ahead where the water is leading you. We're back here again. Check the surface of the water and see the ruins from your previous dreams. The sky is bright blue and the sun feels warm on your face. You make your way to shore once more, begin to search the stone columns and walkways. It isn't long before you hear a
Oh,
voice.
hey, you made it. Crazy.
Amelia is sitting on a rock just above the surface of the water. She's somehow both bored and satisfied. What? Yeah, why did you make me do this?
Because it was fun.
That was
You not
stressful.
knowing everything is part of the deal, but I suppose I can chat about a few details. Here's the deal. Cupidity and I are a sexy two-in-one deal. Part of the conundrum of good and evil. She's convinced that, set to a heroic task, you mortals can bang out a victory without getting your hands dirty. I beg to differ. I think the only way you can get anything done, even the good stuff, is to use every tool and dirty trick at your disposal. Even when we say, hey, be a hero, I expect mortals will do whatever messed up crap they need to reach their goal. And you proved it. You saved the girls, but you did some messed up shit. So I win.
What? Were they
Oh,
actually in
yeah.
danger?
I've got a sneaky suspicion that you've probably got a good idea just how in danger they were.
You seen
You've got
Dorian?
that I had to reload a bunch of times look. Like maybe you had a bad time a few times. I like winning. And you just handed me a huge win. So I'm pretty damn pleased with myself right now.
Did you influence the girls? Am I the first you've ever done this to?
Nope. We'll probably be moving on to the next schmuck in a week. Depends when we get bored or antsy.
That's what I thought.
Congrats! You're not an idiot.
From what we heard
So
from
there's
Dorian.
the bonus prize I'm pumped to tell you about. Because you proved to Cupidity that I'm right and she's wrong.
Amelia twists to show off her leathery wings. She holds out your arms in a flight, showcasing her elegance
Not
and
to
strength.
mention, I'm bendy and stacked.
You're often just showing what it's like to fly. You really want me in your arms?
Always, but I rarely offer because everyone is trash. But you're not trash. So are we doing this?
What if we say no? What if we say no? That's very curious. Amelia laughs. She places her hand on her breast and laughs with it. Pure exhilarated joy.
Oh man, that's good. Thanks. I'm so rarely surprised these days, and even more rarely delighted. Well done. Well, anyway, it's your choice. I'm literally the best lover in the universe, but I get it. You have some weird principle or something you gotta follow. All right, we're done here. Go back to whatever you were up to before I made everything so much more fun and awesome. And
Okay.
as one word of warning, you probably shouldn't share this story with anyone. They're likely to think you're insane. Probably best to keep all this hush-hush.
Said thing.
It's been real. Okay, bye.
Turn down the proposal. Finish the game on normal mode. Leave well on. Suddenly you awake, you're drooling on yourself, the plane's about is beginning to land. Wow. Wow. You beat the game! You really beat the game. What an interesting ending. How There's so many things that we're not done here. We're really not done here. There's so many things I want to do in this game still. Thank you to all the streamers who play. Wow. That's probably one of the best games we played on the channel so far. Besides like Undertale. Undertale was awesome as well. What games have we completed on the channel? Not much. KOF was fun, but like it's just story-based games, I guess, is different. Doki Doki was chaotic. Street Fighter 6, but you know, that also does not count. I think this probably is one of the best games played on the channel. I think just in general, honestly. One of the best games I played, period. How many endings have we gotten, though? Damn. So I wonder if we go to the airport first, would that still happen? Or if we go to... Or if it doesn't matter. We'll try that like right now. I want to try that and see if anything different changes. Thanks for playing our game. It was a pleasure. Damn. So we got a load game. Also, I can't believe that we actually did more negative things than positive things. That's funny. That's really funny. Let's go here. Let's go straight to the airport. We'll go straight to the airport. We're doing some real new stuff. Same. It seems the same still.
Oh, hey, you made it. Crazy.
I guess it really doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah. I guess that's funny. Let's just go back to title screen. Let's switch POVs here. Overall, what do we think of Hush Hush? Hush Hush, man, that was such a very great, interesting, long game. I'm probably not even close to being done with what there probably is to find in the game. So, yeah. I'm looking through this gallery that I barely realized existed. And there is some locked stuff. Like stuff we have not found yet. So I'm very curious to see if there's anything else. We'll figure that out. Like we're gonna probably do follow-up videos on this because this is far from over. I'm assuming we barely got the basic stuff down. Yeah. Overall, of what the ending we got, I feel somewhat satisfied. I feel like it would have been cool to see them in person, like each girl in person. Before we only saw Quill, but everybody else we saw like the day before we left. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I would have liked to see Quill on the last day, but so that's very crazy about the Dorian lore too. He's actually like one of us, a person who was destined, and apparently they do this semi-often, which is wild. Now I did hear from my friend who put me on this game that there is gonna be DLC for this game that's gonna come out. I don't know if we'll check that out, but that's interesting. apparently based on one of the side characters in the game, so we'll see about that. Damn. That ending though, the whole Dorian thing like was very crazy. It felt all so quick, but like dramatic, like tension building. I don't know how to describe it. Now, who is best character out of the five? It's probably either Mio or Iro. Iro's just a very cool character, very respectable character, and Mio has a whole package. If you know what I mean. Cassie, she I had mixed feelings about her. Same with Quill. Elle's pretty cool, but not beating Mio or Hero. Um, but yeah, I think I'm doing a top 5 games of this year just because I played a bunch on my own time and for the channel ish. And I probably will include this in here, so this is probably not the last time I'll talk about this game. But we'll probably do multiple separate Sundays, or I will play through a bunch of stuff on my own time and show you guys. But other than that, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And I don't know what game we'll play next. We're playing like the KFC game and Hush Hush at the same time. And fun fact, there's gonna be like 5 videos posted this Friday. This is the 31st of September. No, 30th of September. And this Friday, I'll post like 5 videos at the same time. So, just to get them all out of the way. Start fresh with new Freaky Friday theories, and I don't even know what I want to do. But, yeah. If you guys did enjoy this episode and series as a whole, like, sub, comment, what do you think I should do? Because I don't know, I haven't really seen this game very popular. So if you played this game, what are your opinions? What did you think of the ending? And yeah, I will see you guys for another video some other time. But